Welcome to this short video on descriptive and normative claims. In everyday conversation, we make two types of claim that are importantly different from each other: descriptive claims and normative claims. Descriptive claims are claims about the way that the world currently is. Whether they are true or not depends on the physical facts about the world, and we can often observe this, although sometimes we need special instruments. Importantly, descriptive isn't the same as true. If I say that Freedom Mobile is the largest cell phone carrier in Canada, I'm making a descriptive claim, but a false one. What makes the claim about Freedom Mobile a descriptive one is that ultimately, whether or not it is true, whether it's true or false, is determined by the way things physically are in the world. And in this case, the claim is false because there are larger cell phone carriers in Canada than Freedom. Normative claims, by contrast, are claims about the way that the world should be or ought to be. Here are a couple of examples. You shouldn't tell lies. It's wrong to manipulate people. Denisa should fire William. When playing short-handed, you should focus on defense. We should issue a product recall. These are statements about what's good or bad, or what people should or should not do. Whether such claims are true or false is not determined by the physical facts of the world alone. When I say, for example, that you shouldn't torture innocent children, there isn't any scientific experiment we could use to determine whether this claim is true or false. We can argue about whether the claim is true or false, and maybe we can come to an agreement, but what we won't be able to do is to use our senses or special instruments to simply check whether or not it is true. Normative claims sometimes express our views about how to best reach our goals. At other times, they express our values. Note, however, that when we are making normative claims, we are still saying things that we take to be capable of being either true or false. Otherwise, they wouldn't be claims at all. Thus, to make a normative claim is different from just expressing a personal preference. When I express my preference for chocolate ice cream over vanilla, I'm not usually making a claim that chocolate ice cream is actually better than vanilla. I just express a personal preference. And such a preference is neither true nor false. It's just my preference. By contrast, when I say that it is wrong to torture innocent children, I'm not just saying that I have a personal preference for innocent children to go untortured. Instead, I am making a normative claim, and I take that claim to be true. And if you disagree with me about this claim, I will think that you are mistaken. So it's important to keep in mind that normative claims are not the same as mere opinions or personal preferences. What is also important to keep in mind, however, is that because descriptive and normative claims are different types of claim, there's a large logical gap between them. And in our arguments, we cannot easily move from one kind of claim to another. We need special vehicles to help us do that. And that's it for this short video on descriptive and normative claims.